Most people think the hardest part of success is the work. They think it's the 4 a.m. wake-up calls, the endless emails, or the physical exhaustion. They are wrong. The hardest part of getting serious about your life is the silence. As you begin to climb, you'll notice the crowd starts to thin out. Your phone stops buzzing with weekend invitations. The group chats go quiet. You'll start to feel like an outsider in rooms where you used to belong. You didn't lose them because you became arrogant. You lost them because you became incongruent. Your new frequency is bothering their old habits. When you decide that average is no longer enough, you unintentionally hold up a mirror to everyone who is still settling. And most people? They hate what they see. Have you ever wondered why a city bus has 50 seats, but a Lamborghini only has 2? It's not just about aerodynamics. It's a philosophy of life. A bus is designed to carry everyone, no matter where they are going, no matter their ambition, and no matter their drive. It stops at every corner to let more people on. It's slow, it's crowded, and it's dictated by someone else's schedule. But a Lamborghini, it's a precision instrument. It is built for a singular purpose: speed and focus. When you are moving at 200 miles per hour, you cannot afford the weight of dead cargo. You cannot afford the distractions of people who want to take it easy or see how it goes. The 2-seat design is a reminder. On the road to greatness, there is only room for you and perhaps one other person who is as committed to the destination as you are. Everyone else is just drag. Loyalty is a noble trait, but misapplied loyalty is a prison. Many people stay stuck because they are trying to drag their 10-year-old friendships into their 10-year future. But remember, you cannot fly to the moon while holding on to people who are afraid of heights. If your friends spend their time talking about people, while you spend your time talking about ideas, the gap will widen. If they celebrate the weekend, while you celebrate a milestone, the gap will widen. Do not apologize for outgrowing people who refuse to grow. Your goals demand a version of you that your old friends don't know, and frankly, a version they might not even like. Success is a lonely road, but the view from the top, it's much better than the view from the bus stop. You will lose friends. This is a fact. But you won't be alone forever. By emptying those extra seats, you make room for the right people. You trade a circle of 20 associates for a brotherhood of 2 equals. You trade quantity for quality. So, the next time you feel the sting of isolation, look at the car you're building, literally or metaphorically. Notice the seats. If you're serious about the finish line, you don't need a crowd. You just need a clear road and a relentless soul. Stay focused, stay driven, and remember, high performance doesn't need an audience. Why is the departure so painful? Because of social gravity. Society is designed to keep you at sea level. When you try to launch, the people around you act like gravity. Not because they hate you, but because your progress threatens their comfort. If you succeed, it proves that they could have succeeded too, but chose not to. To escape the atmosphere of average, you have to burn a massive amount of fuel. In those first few miles of your journey, you must be willing to drop the extra weight. The Lamborghini is light because it's made of carbon fiber and titanium. It has stripped away the luxury of excess for the sake of velocity. Your life must do the same. If a friendship feels like an anchor, it's time to cut the rope. You aren't being mean, you're being aerodynamic. The 2-seat rule isn't just about who you leave behind, it's about who you let in. When you only have 1 seat next to you, you become extremely picky about who sits there. You stop looking for fun people. and start looking for formidable people. You look for the person who challenges your strategy. You look for the person who stays calm when the engine overheats. You look for the person who doesn't ask, "Are we there yet?" but says, "Drive faster." A billionaire aura isn't built in a vacuum. It's built by curating a circle so tight, so elite, and so focused that failure becomes a mathematical impossibility. There is a period in every winner's life that no one talks about. It's called the middle. It's that awkward, painful bridge between the life you left behind and the life you haven't fully built yet. You've stopped hanging out with the old crowd because their conversations feel small, but you haven't yet entered the rooms of the giants. This is where most people quit. They mistake solitude for loneliness. They feel the cold wind of being alone and run back to the warmth of the bus stop. They choose the comfort of being liked over the respect of being successful. Remember this: the pressure you feel right now is not there to break you. It's there to prepare you. You are being vetted by the process. If you cannot handle the silence of a two-seat car, you aren't ready for the speed of a billionaire's lifestyle. High-level players don't need a cheering squad. They have a vision, they have a mission, and they understand that the more unique your path is, the fewer people will be able to walk it with you. As you get serious, your vibe changes. You stop reacting, and you start responding. You stop talking about your plans and start letting your results do the talking. People will ask, "What happened to you?" You've changed. Your answer should be a silent smile. Success is the ultimate surgery. It cuts away the parts of you that are weak, indecisive, and desperate for approval. It leaves behind a version of you that is focused, dangerous, and elite. When you drive a supercar through a tunnel, the roar is deafening. It doesn't matter if there's anyone in the passenger seat to hear it. The machine knows its power. The driver knows his destination. Stop looking in the rearview mirror to see who is still following you. If they were meant to be there, they'd be keeping up. Focus on the road ahead. The goal isn't to be liked by the many. The goal is to be unforgettable to the few. If you were in the driving seat of that Lamborghini today, and there was only one empty spot beside you, who is the only person worthy enough to fill it? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of the ultra-wealthy.